awesome touch there. Going all the way to the corner. Katoni Vai benefits from a sublime pass.
Look at Nashi, sizing up the situation, gives the ball late, draws in two defenders, and Vai wraps around, making himself available.
Lots of Spaniards on mark. One-on-one battle, 10 minutes to game. Moreno, can he reach out? Yes, he does. Manu Moreno for Spain.
You see the numbers coming forward in support for Spain. Take the ball forward, the skip over, the timing of the pass was brilliant. Create a one-on-one, get him close to the line, and just back your raw power to get over.
Oh, the in and out. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it is. Eduardo Lopez with the magic feet, getting a try to tie it up with a conversion to come.
Drawing over, sets the trap, and then springs it. Oh, that's fantastic work attack-wise from Lopez.
Here's the kick for the lead, and it's good. Spain looking to get their season restarted. They have not finished higher than 6th this season.
Advantage over.
Now South Africa start to pull forward with Ronald Brown back into the side, cutting the Great Britain defence open. He can weave his way through any defence, and finally the stalemate comes to an end, and it's Ronald Brown under the posts.
Take a look here, just finds a little gap himself. Not much being offered there from the GB defense, but it doesn't matter for him, able to slip through and finally break through this wall that they've been faced up against in the first 5 minutes.
It's Kerr again, he's in the thick of everything. Just stopped once more. Frostwick, they keep plugging the blind side, do Great Britain, and there's the work from Lloyd Gilmore. Getting his opportunity for the first time in Singapore, getting on the score sheet for the first time in Vancouver.
Oh, that felt like a long time coming for GB. A nice little stiff arm from Lloyd Gilmore to finish it off.
Coming up shortly, oh, South Africa off the restart. That is a killer for Great Britain. And Shilton van Wyk will sniff out opportunities like that all the time.
GB goes up for it. Van Wyk comes up into the channel just behind and is able to snatch that one up. That's a nice read off the restart from Van Wyk.
Siren's gone. Set. South Africa. Given that points difference is such a big factor, and they will go tap in. They've got the penalty advantage here. Davis, oh, kick pass crossfield is going to sit right into the chest, and then the footwork too from Sebastian Job. Back they come in field. Numbers here for South Africa. Big ball wide for Soizwapi. Shakes on the edge, trying to shake his way through. Just dragged down, and now Ryan Oosthuizen for the corner.
Nice skip pass directly to the hands of Soizwapi, and able to just reap the benefits right there. Nice finish.
Brady Rush will look to go quickly here. Here's Sione Molia. Molia to Lasana, and he's going to get through straight away. In fact, it's Roderick Solo who has scored for New Zealand.
They got the turnover and they spread it wide early. Still had a man on the outside, did Solo, but didn't need him in the end with their strong left-hand fin.
Ball in two hands, the reach out might do it, just short GB. Kerr comes in to Henry, and Henry will score for Great Britain. That is a high-quality Rugby Sevens try right there.
Good quick bridge, good quick halfback, good quick release. Equal space on the outside.
Sione Molia, Dylan Collier, these two war horses of New Zealand Rugby Sevens inside to Tony Nashu. Oh, three of the old stages combining well there.
Collier, one more step, and a Ngashu on the inside, well worked.
Now they can play away New Zealand. Here's Sione Molia on Burton, gets the fin going, Molia, and there he goes. Sione Molia in his 58th event all time.
Back in the team, getting some much needed game time as well.
Here comes South Africa looking to open the scoring with Sebastian Job. He might do it all by himself. He will. What a run that is. Sebastian Job.
He gets on the outside of the defence quite easily. They were too spread defensively, and when you got guys that can really jam real quick like Joe, that's an easy mismatch.
Lades sees the loose ball. He's onto it. Tristan Lades flings it inside, and Shilton Farnbake's going to score. That's number 3 for the blitz box.
They said he's kicked it on the edge here. This would be a good shot of it. Oh, he hits 2. That is supreme skills by Tristan Lades. Man, oh man. How good.
Ustays, Davids, Lades, Tristan Lades. Provider turns try scorer.
1-on-1 filthy. That's what that is. Doesn't get much better than that in terms of footwork, 1-on-1.
South African try scorer number 24, Tristan Lades.
That's been dropped. Gone backwards, and it actually might work out here for Jeremy Trevithick. With no one in front of him, Capito's chasing, Davids is chasing, but Trevithick will win the race.
Anytime you get this guy in free air, he is not going to be stopped.
Through the hands they go with Moreno. Now Ceres and then Ponce. Now Trevithick. This quality finisher on the Spanish outside. Jeremy Trevithick, and Spain go end to end.
That was a beautiful team try. Now just taking advantage of the mismatch, but it was all created from the other side of the pitch. Just really well-worth try from Spain.
Clara again feeds the scrum about 50 metres further upfield from the last one. Digs it out from under the heels, and away comes Spain again with Monteka. And a lot of space for Trevithick. It's pure speed, absolute gas. First from Monteka, and then from this finisher, Jeremy Trevithick.
Clean off the set piece, and Monteka, we just saw the speed from him on the last passage of play. Just that pure acceleration puts Great Britain on the back foot, and then just makes it very easy for his teammate to execute.
Wimpy Visser over on the far side. 49th tournament here. Brilliant run away this for South Africa. Wimpy Visser with a captain's knock.
In and away, great footwork, and then the skip looks over, gets it into 4th gear, and that is why he is the leader of this team. You forget about his speed because he's such a powerful player. A lot of the times he's doing all the dirty work, but on that occasion on the edge, so good.
Brown in no hurry at all. Sneaks down the blind side and drifts indoors. Ronald Brown. Rokulisoa, though, puts him on the floor. Krobala gets it away. Tristan Lades. Shilton Farnbake. Tries on blitz box.
The awareness of the young man down the sideline. Look at him, 0 room to work with. And he still gets past the New Zealand defence, stays strong, but the decision-making, just to hold it, wait for my backup. There it comes in Soiswabi. They move the ball quickly, and from there, it's just execution of skills under pressure. That's where they're so good.
Robbie Rush. Off the bench, picks up, goes again, Robbie Rush. No one in front of him. Brown chasing him down, but he won't catch it. Well, that's just the start New Zealand needed to this second half, giving themselves a chance here.
And he's been very impactful off the bench because of this. Yes, he brings some steel, but he also brings some rugby nous as well. Lets it go, gets up, retains his feet, and then plays the ball. And he's starting to find his 7th leg as Robbie Rush.
Leave it now.
This is Collier. Slow ball. In fact, it's a turnover ball for New Zealand. And Dylan Collier will pick and go. Now he'll look for support. He scoops it inside to Akila. Rokulisoa. Here comes 99. No, he has to check inside. He's going to kick past Rokulisoa. If this works out, it'll be an absolute worldie. And it is. Frank Veanuku. All Black 7s. There you go.
defence. Rockily saw it did well. But what I like about it, he knew he wasn't going to get there. What do you do? What's your options? Hit it short note. It's all Constantine it in. Less effective kick pass. Be able to do that under pressure when you know you need it. Good inside ball to make it easier for Rockily Soul's conversion. Smart play.
In Pool A, South Africans were perfect. Spain, with that big victory over New Zealand early on, hung on to second.
And we're underway here. Australia against Argentina. They're all in their gold shirts, of course, running right to left. Los Pumas Sevens in their traditional blue and white hoops. Argentina, 6 overall on the standings coming in. Remember, they won the regular season title the last 2 seasons running. Different sort of format in rugby sevens these days, and they look like they're building this season. And how about this for a start? And the human cannonball, Luciano Gonzalez. He owns this Vancouver Sevens, does this guy. And he started with a bang here in game 1. Big Lucho's up and running already.
Argentina with the electric start. It was a great line. And then Gonzalez doesn't score many tries without shrugging off a defender or 3. But this one, he uses his footwork. He goes for the corner, puts in a little stutter, and then just accelerates, finds himself in the corner, finds himself putting Argentina in the lead.
Haven't really seen Marcos get up to full speed yet. Still 30 seconds to go, and there's time enough to do that. And Argentina, through Sangana, are going to run it all the way down. They're 7 points behind. He dots it down. That gets them within 2.
The flick out the back. Zangara sprinting down the turf here. Had a chance to level it up. Outpaces the Australian captain.
Santiago Verfeld to take us to sudden death, extra time. He's hit it all right. Oh, it's hit the bar.
The crowd can't quite believe they've got this advantage. Fijian players are getting to work. Oh, the short ball. Through the middle. Driving for the line. 10 meters to go. Just enough. Nanduvalo for Fiji as the hooter sounds.
Nanduvalo continues to score try. He is an absolute monster at the moment.
Now Longbottom looks to release again as Hutchison punches hard onto it. Henry Hutchison chase coming, really good chase coming, and that is superb from Simon Desir. The offload is good for Longbottom in his 50th tournament. He did the work on defence, and now he gets one on the score sheet. Australia in first with Longbottom.
Hutchison just flying, beautiful ball from Longbottom, nice and flat, and look at this, nice little offload off the ground. Just flawless play from the Aussies there.
France trying to get in, and they've won that back. Somehow, no, still there for Australia. Back it comes from Roach. Roach looking for Saunders on the edge, the young man on debut. Archie Saunders with a first touch and a first try in Australian colours.
It's just executing and a little nice cut back as Australia does, and you can see the ladies there very happy with that try.
Roach around the corner, great hands from Turner, now looking to weave his way downfield, trying to create the 2-on-1 and does so with Ben Dalton on the edge. Dalton has turned Seppo inside out. Ben Dalton gets the first strike after half-time.
Just take a look as it starts here. Again, just showing and going, seeing what that defender was going to do. Really nice job, and then Dalton just takes it himself and is able to get the step off the right to finish it off for Australia. Australia just taking advantage of the errors that France is committing thus far. France has made 3 visits to the 22, and they haven't been able to convert any of those visits.
Liam Delamar up towards the 22, still pressing the French, and that's a great offload. And it'll stick in the hands of the debutant Lucas Oda, who'll get his first try in French colours.
Not giving up until the last moment there. Every point matters, as we know, in this circuit, and just good efforts from Delamar there, and Oudard finishing off much better than they had played.
look to build their attack with Terry Velawa. And then the offload away from the try-scoring machine, Liwa Nanduvalo.
Take a look here, Terry Velawa just spotting the weak shoulder in the Argentine defense, sees it, steps right back in, and just opens up that gap for Nanduvalo.
Moneta looking to accelerate away. He'll be happy to go sideways to find the space he needs. Looking to release players outside him. Santina Zangara, exciting young talent, the 21-year-old. Just got, steaming onto it. Pedro Tejado, that is a great team try from Los Pumas.
Take another look here. Huge gap, it just comes barreling through for the try.
Morgan Isoko and now finds Nanduvalo. He should have the pace on Arieta, or does well. Then loses the footing, still there for Fiji. Making it look casual, making it look easy, making sevens spectacular as always, Terry Velawa.
Slip, no problem. Just opening up the gap, playing in the broken play. This is what Fiji does best. And when you least expect it, Argentina just in absolute shambles in there. Fiji able to march in.
Set. Midfield scrum here for Argentina. Moneta looking to sweep around, and he's going to get the ball quick off the mark as Marcos Moneta. There's Gonzalez, hands okay, and he's fending off big time. That is Argentina's two best at their finest.
They go for the scrum again, and they're just so easily able to manipulate the Fijian defense. Beautiful finish.
Another Olympic gold medalist. There's 4 or 5 of them in this French squad this weekend. Here's one of them, Ram Rapace. Oh, he almost passed that to himself, and then he dropped it ultimately. Marcos Moneta's onto it, and look at him go. Here he is, Marcos Moneta. Night-night. Argentina score first.
Money man Marcos Moneta. Him in a scramble defense is a dangerous place, and he makes quick work of the holes in that French D.
Plays it back nicely. Counter up from France. The big heavies come in, and Riva almost goes without it. And he's got Epe with him now. Skips inside. A little chicane run from Riva. Chest pass over the top. Celian Puzalgay. And a bit of Jouet from France. Make it go ahead here with a conversion.
Riva swerving through Las Pumas, and then the pass back inside Puzalgay in support.
12-7 the score. 3:55 to go. Loads and loads of time for France. High quality game of rugby sevens this. Here's Bouillet, and he gives it to Rayan Rabage. Rabage will run away. A man from Toulon on the Côte d'Azur has leveled the scores in Vancouver.
Great fight through contact there. Rabage wrapping around. Dummies back inside. Hitch kicks out of it and then dares to get as close as he possibly can to those uprights.
Rabage wants it. Rayan Rabage, icing on the gâteau for France. First win of the day for them.
France with the nail in the coffin.
There's the left boot to get us underway. This should be tasty. Big volleyball hit into space, but jumped on and breaking away. Absolutely brilliant. As quick a try as you're going to see. Nanduvalo again for Fiji.
Australia gets a nice one up and high, and look, there were 2 Australians there that just batted it, but the support just wasn't quite there. Fiji with a nice read, and Nanduvalo just taking it home.
Playing with widths from deep inside their own end. Turner shows and then pops out wide. Ooh, big compete, and it is against Australia. Quick tap. Fiji lethal. Referee's down, but he's still calling the game. Great score. Great backing up in behind from Velawa. And that is the urgency that Fiji can bring to the attack.
First it was Australia, but then Fiji here. Look at that beautiful steal. and then it was Deveta who just quickly tapped and went, and then it was Villawa finishing it off. Just so quick to respond there, Fiji. Very nice stuff.
Keeping his feet on the park. Hutchinson was arriving at pace, but had to slow down. The late drop right through the middle. Beautifully timed. And it is Ekenyake, the benefactor. He just held his time and then exploded through the hole.
Ekenyake able to finally exploit the gap that was just big enough for him to dot down.
Well, this is a fitting display of athleticism. This is the 100th fixture between these two teams on the HSBC World Series. And look what's happening. Some tired bodies. The stop and go. Just enough. Douglas Deveta gets his second try.
They are just so good at playing with the ball, no matter where it is, and just pinning the last Australian defender. I mean, it's just simple execution from there, but it's not to talk down about all of the phases that they worked so hard to get to at that point. And then Deveta reaps the reward, just immense class.
Well, there is the table. Fiji and Australia both getting through, despite that little bit of niggle there. France not doing enough, just the one victory. So they will not be competing in the Final Four.